Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Evan Productions here on the main channel, and welcome to a movie review for tonight. So, for this movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this Pixar movie from 1999, and that is Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2, the sequel to the original 1995 movie. And this is being recorded with my computer camera because I just feel like recording this with my computer camera instead of on my phone because I just didn't feel like recording it with my phone. So I just felt like recording it with my computer camera instead. Which I hope you guys are okay with that. So, let's go ahead and review Toy Story 2. Released on November 24th, 1999. Toy Story 2 is a Pixar animated adventure comedy directed by John Lasseter. When Woody is stolen by a greedy toy collector named Al, Buzz Lightyear and his friends race across the city to save him before he is shipped to a museum in Japan. The plot and main characters: the kidnapping, Al McWagon steals Woody from a yard sale. Woody's roundup. Woody finds out he is a rare, valuable item from an old TV show. New friends. He meets Jessie the cowgirl, Bullseye, Bullseye the horse, and Stinky Pete the prospector. The rescue team: Buzz Lightyear, Mr. Potato Head, Ham, Rex, and Slinky Dog go out to find Woody. The themes and exception: Woody must choose between a safe life in a glass museum case or going back to grow up with his kid Andy. Success: the movie got rave reviews, earning a rare 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes and making over 485 million worldwide. So that's pretty much what Toy Story 2 is about. So Buzz Lightyear and his friends have to go out and find Woody before he is stolen by Al before he is taken to Japan. That's the best way I can describe it. Now, let's go ahead and get into my thoughts on Toy Story 2. Now, what do I think about Toy Story 2, you may ask? Well, I gotta say, Toy Story 2, in my opinion, it is an awesome sequel to the original Toy Story movie from 1999. I really like this movie so much because Toy Story 2, it is a great movie from 1999. I've seen this movie before, and from what it is a great sequel to the original movie from 1995. I really enjoyed it so much. And then there is a scene in this movie. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Be right back. Oh yeah, there are multiple Star Wars references in Toy Story 2. Like they referenced Star Wars throughout the movie because I watched the movie very carefully, and then they made a reference to Star Wars. Like one notable scene of the Star Wars reference is where Emperor Zurg, like he tells Buzz Lightyear that he is his father. And then Buzz shouts with a big dramatic no. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite parts of this movie. Like when Emperor Zurg tells Buzz, no, Buzz, I am your father. And then Buzz shouts with a big dramatic, excuse me. Then Buzz shouts with a big dramatic no. That is so funny. That has to be that has to be one of my favorite parts of Toy Story 2. In fact, this reference is actually from Star Wars. Yeah, like when Darth Vader Yeah, it's one of the references to Star Wars with Darth Vader, and I think they did a great job referencing Star Wars. So, Toy Story 2 was released in theaters on November 24th, 1999. So, it's rated G, family and adventure, and the running time is 1 hour and 32 minutes. I think this movie is longer than Toy Story is because I think Toy Story 2 is a longer than the original Toy Story movie. Let me look it up. Yes, the Toy Story 2 is longer than the original Toy Story 1995. Toy Story 2 runs for 1 hour for 92 to 95 minutes, but 1 hour and 32 minutes to 1 hour and 35 minutes. While the first Toy Story runs for 81 minutes, 1 hour and 21 minutes. So the first Toy Story movie is short, while Toy Story 2 is longer. So yeah, and you can watch this movie on Disney Plus. You can watch this movie on Disney Plus if you have a subscription. YouTube, $3.99. Google Play Movies and TV, Apple TV, Fandango, and Amazon Prime Video. They have the exact same price tags. $3.99. The ratings are IMDb 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb and 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that's really awesome. That's really great. The director is John Lasseter. The release date, like I said, is November 24th, 1999 in the United States. The soundtrack is Woody's Roundup because I've never because we've never heard of Woody's Roundup thing in the first movie, but the second movie is the first time that we hear Woody's Roundup. Yep, and it's in this movie. So all of the songs in this movie, they're really catchy. Like Wizzy's version of "You Got a Friend in Me," like that's a great song. That's a great version too. But I honestly prefer Randy prefer the original 1995 master recording of "You've Got a Friend in Me." But I think Wheezy's version of the song it's great. It's good too. Even though I prefer the original 1995 sound recording of "You've Got a Friend" made by Randy Newman, because I think it's just a great version. My favorite is the Randy Newman version, the one from 1995. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention the actors. Let me just look them up real quick. Just take a second. There we go. We got John Lasseter as Blue Rock, Andrew Stanton as Zurg, Tom Hanks as Woody, Lee Angrich as Red Rock, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, Joe Ranft as Wizzy, John Cusack as Jesse, Wayne Knight as Wayne Knight as Al McWigan, Jeff John as the aliens, Wallace Shawn as Rex, Jim Varney as Slinky Dog, John Ratzenberger as Hem, Andy Potts as Bill Peep, Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head, and Kelsey Grammer is Stinky Pig. Louis McCullough is Andy's mom, and that's all of the actors I know from this movie. Which I'm not going to name all of the actors because it'll take too long. So overall, Toy Story 2 is a great Pixar movie from 1999. I really like this movie so much. As much as I like the original movie from 1995. So, if you enjoyed the original Toy Story movie from 1995, if you haven't seen Toy Story 2, I highly recommend that you give it a watch whenever you get a chance to. There was going to be an original version of Toy Story 2, like that direct to video version. Like, it was supposed to be released in 1990. released a direct-to-video in 1998, but then Pixar decided to upgrade it to a theatrical release. So yeah. So like I said, overall, Toy Story 2 is a great movie. It's one of my favorite Pixar sequels of all time. And I'm gonna give the sequel a 5 out of 5 stars. It's great from what it was. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend that you give it a watch. You should check it out. You should watch it sometime. For those of you that haven't seen Toy Story 2 yet, I highly recommend that you give it a watch. Okay, guys. So I think that's going to be it for my movie review on Toy Story 2. If you liked it, make sure you give this video a like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I will talk to you guys tomorrow for more videos. Enjoy the rest of your enjoy your night. Peace out. Goodbye, everybody, and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace out. You all have a good night.